Hey guys, Super Elder Scrolls Man here, and welcome to Mountain Blade Warband. Prophesy of Pendor. I've been wanting to do this for a bit. I've been working on it, trying to get a lot of stuff done because of the summer. Probably getting a job soon, so I won't have as much time to record, so that's why I'm getting this stuff done right now. But I've been waiting to play this this mod for a while, for a YouTube series anyway. I've already played it. I haven't beat it because this thing takes pretty long. You can be male, female, pretty female. Land Barclay, blah blah blah. Let me see. Knight of an outlawed knighthood order. When you're a child, your father earned a respectable living as a master at arms in Barclay, hiring out those who could pay for his services. He had great skill with the sword and taught you all he knew, and you became an expert bladesman. He was a rough and callous but fair. He spoke only once for the knighthood to which he belonged, and then only said that it had been outlawed by the order of the king of Sarleon. He refused to answer your many questions about his deeds in the order, saying that only that he preferred not to speak of it in the future. You start with negative relations with Sarleon. In your youth, you had little idle time as your father... left you to fend for yourself. As a boy barely emerged from childhood, you lived on the streets, doing whatever you had to just to survive. You begged, stole, and worked for gangs to earn your bread, living only from day to day in the violent world, frequently only one step ahead of the law and others who wished you ill. Then, after what seemed an eternity, your life changed. You were given an opportunity to become a... tracker and hunter. Though distinction felt suddenly, somewhere along the way you had to become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Dissatisfied with the common man's desperate scrabble for coin, you took to the forest and the wilderness and helped yourself to its bounty. You hunted stags, boars, geese, and sold the precious meat on the sly. You cut down trees right on the forest watchmen's noses and turned them into firewood that warmed many a freezing home during winter. Your enterprise yielded more than a few silvers, of course, but as fate would have it, everything in the world changed suddenly. You had no choice but to leave the lands of Barclay and struck out for Pendor because of personal revenge. Only you know what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, your choice to leave was not difficult, with rage burning so brightly in your heart. You want vengeance, you want justice. You know that what was done to you cannot be undone, but you demand repayment for those wrongs in blood. Become an adventurer and sail to the shores of Pendor.
The die has been cast. You have set sail for Pendor.
Thank you, champion, for heeding my call and returning to Pendor. More
Returning?
than ever, we desperately need your aid.
Oh shit.
Pendor has fractured into factions yet again, just as we need union most desperately. New enemies have invaded us, and old ones have returned in force. We are poised to seek out the evil goddess Azidahaka and destroy her once and for all. On behalf of the people of Pendor, my champion, will you once again take up the sword?
Sure, I'll take up the sword. Basically, if you're wondering what this mod's basically about, You're in the land of Pendor, and there's like mythical shit. Like there's the Noldor elves, and there's certain like gangs of people or different like small factions too, like bandits and everything. And they'll eventually build up giant armies, which you'll learn about. And you can defeat them, and some of those armies are led by special characters. Like if you were to go and fight like a lord or like some jarl or something, if it says they have 100%, like if they have a percentage next to their name, that means they're a special character. But it won't happen for lords. Like the percentage will pop up for lords, but it won't pop up for it'll pop up for like the special characters, like the bandits and everything. So if you capture them, then eventually when you try to release them, or like if you speak to them, they'll ask for you to release them in exchange for like some armor, a sword, or you can get a Qualis gem, which is used to help one of the end game things, I believe. I like that one because it's like a Punisher thing. Plus, my guy likes vengeance. I'll do that. So he's gonna be Sir something. Let me think. Nestone. Nestone. I'm thinking, Funch. No. Funsla. Funsel. No, it's Funsel. Yeah, Funsel. Neston Funsel. Alright, cool. So, I want to make him a little bit intelligent, and even though a lot of people don't get money so quickly in the game, you want to keep charisma up, because you can get better trading, which means you pay for stuff less, and plus getting intelligence lets you get extra skill points to put in. So I'm going to keep Iron Flesh up, and Power Strike. I'm going to put Trade up. Persuasion's going to be at 1. Engineering, let me see. Pathfinding. You want to keep riding up because you can get better horses once you do. And I'm going to be more of a one-handed and two-handed kind of guy. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Just had to do something really quick. Let's get started. Let me see what I want this guy to look like. I've never been one to do this on this game with the do that. I guess I'll give it a try. Nah. Oh yeah, I'm an old man. Nah. It's like I recently became an adult and left to go and like help people. I don't like that skin color. I'm just... There we go. Let me find a good haircut. There we go. That's badass. And there we go. You already got him. Most people take like 10 minutes just to finish that. By the grace of the divine, you arrive in Pendor, a land plagued by constant strife for over 150 years. You accepted a daunting challenge to stave off the influence of evil, reunite the warring factions of the Old Kingdom, and fulfill the prophecy of Pendor, as foretold by the mad wanderer Madigan. These are dangerous lands where many powers, great and small, vie against one another for supremacy. Here you will find honor and nobility, but also deceit and skullduggery. Skullduggery. There will be valorous knights and black-hearted assassins. You will leave your past behind to start a new life. Pendor is not your typical medieval country. Women and men have equal chances of success and failure in Pendor. If you succeed, you will fulfill dimensions of reality. Your choices may create a new thread in the weave for the oracle. I was about to say oracle to choose and offer the possibility that your actions may save us all. So you may notice that I'm missing a faction down here, and that's because I already have negative relations. Oh, drawn by the stories you hear about Pendor and its kingdoms, yada yada. But Sarleon isn't down here because you have negative relations with them, since your father was part of the knighthood that was outlawed by them. Or they don't take kindly to knighthoods. I believe that's what it was. So I can go to either Ravenstern, which is more of the Viking-ish kind of people, and they live in the north in the snow. That's the only faction that live in the snow. I can go to Torba, which is part of the Shar Principalities, which is more or less the Middle Eastern kind of faction. There's Feardsvane, which is more of a like the European, how would I say it? They're kind of like Italians, basically. Or I can join, or I can go to Janos, which is part of the Empire, which is like a Roman kind of thing. No. It's more Greek, actually, because they have like Spartans and everything. Since Ravenstern and Feardsvane are close to Sarleon, that's not going to be good for me, because they're probably going to be constantly attacking me unless I go up to them and ask them for like peace and everything like that, so I don't get attacked constantly. So it's between the Shar Principalities and the Empire. More or less, I'd rather go with the Empire for now. Exhausted by the time you find the inn in Janos, you fall asleep quickly. Awake before dawn and eager to explore your surroundings, you venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted in the early morn. Suddenly, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard makes the hairs on your necks stand on the end. You are instantly alert for trouble.